OG Anunoby tonight. Indy 48-30. Knicks. Bridges swing. Brunson having a spectacular season, and he opens up the scoring with
your all-stars to set the tone for you on the road. Brunson getting established here early.
26.3 points per game, 7.5 assists. He's 9th in scoring, 9th in assists. Halliburton, he's just looked much healthier and playing more free. Shot clock winding down. Turnover. Brunson ahead for Hart. Attack mode for Hart all the way. He missed it. Achua denied by Bryant. Bridges clears it. Towns for Achua. Shot clock is down to 5. A minute gone by here in the first. Hart. Shot clock winding down, and Hart can't. Knicks got off to a terrible start against the Celtics. Indiana has really struggled in the first quarter. Last 4 games. Siakam can't finish. Talked to Rick Carlisle about it. He said they've been outscored 36-21 in first quarters in the last 4 games. That's average. Nembhard pull up, pop, in and out. Rebound, Bryant, he cleans it up.
And right away, I like running the court there. Offensive rebound. And it's interesting, you talk about that start. Well, those 4 games, they're on the road.
Yeah.
They're out west, and certainly they want to have a better start here.
Neesmith and Shepard back.
Well, they really sum up that term, the sum of the parts greater than the whole. They rely on the full roster here to be productive, and as you said, health so important.
Brunson, short. Rebound, Achua. Siakam got a piece of it. Didn't corral it. Reload here for the Knicks. Brunson defended by Nembhard. Excellent defender. Turnaround. Short, just grazes the rim.
Good defense, as you said. Nembhard, he takes that challenge on the perimeter.
Nembhard, fake. Give it up. Threading the needle. They work it around the perimeter. Halliburton makes his move around Brunson. Kick. Siakam. Extra. Nembhard can't hit the 3, and the rebound taken by Towns.
Although they didn't score, that's how Indiana wants to play, with pace.
Oh, I see. I didn't get it. Now I do. Towns off the heel. Rebound. Halliburton guides it. It's 5-2 Knicks. New York starts 2 of 7 from the field. Feed the post. Siakam one-on-one with Bridges. Siakam back in. Help defender. And Towns forced him to get rid of it. Nembhard can't hit. Indiana 1 of 5 from the field. This is a Knicks squad that's 5th in the NBA in scoring, 117.7 per game. Towns takes the loss to Boston. Shot just 3 of 8. Spin. Deuce.
That's when he's aggressive, looking to score.
Like that from Hart.
And fast break. Great size and strength on the break.
Halliburton misses from long range. Rebound controlled by New York. 9-4 Knicks. Bridges tried to take it on the baseline, one-on-one with Halliburton. Into the paint, in and out. Indiana pushing the pace, 14-7 at home this season. At home to play Atlanta.
You can tell Coach Tibbs has been around the NBA for quite some time. He's seen it all.
9-6 New York. Just over 4 minutes gone by in this opening quarter. Towns vacates the area. Loop it for Brunson. Gets the step on Neesmith. Short. Box out Siakam. Siakam. He gets around Brunson. The ball gets deflected by Towns, and a turnover. Ahead for Achua. Likes the matchup with Neesmith. Takes it strong. Can't hit the floater. Hart tapped it over to Bryant. Halliburton, no hesitation.
Defense is a must against these Indiana Pacers. After a made or miss, they are flying down the court. And Halliburton makes it.
And checks in. Mathurin had big numbers against New York. Last meeting, Bridges, the pull-up jumper goes. Mathurin had 38 points, 8 rebounds, hit 7 threes on November the 10th. Bryant lays it in on a roll to the rim. Knicks won the first meeting on October the 25th, 123-98. Brunson had 26. Karl-Anthony Towns had 24 and 15. Brunson Walks the tightrope, circles. Ball gets deflected to Achua. Shot clock down to 4. Achua trying to make it happen. He powers through. Siakam 4-2.
Yeah, a little bully ball right there for the easy 2.
And a foul out front.
I didn't have to wait a whole week to find out I was going. He said it was much less stress for the family.
And the fact that he's going to be, and I think the big key too, as Toppin, the former Knick, ties the game at 13, is after the All-Star break, if Mitchell Robinson comes back, that's going to put Karl Anthony Towns potentially in a different position playing that 4 spot.
Well, it gives the Knicks versatility. They can always go small with Kent Towns at the 5. But Robinson allowing Towns to slide over to that 4. We saw him play the 4 with Rudy Gay. They got to the conference finals. It just gives them a little bit of versatility, but fantastic season from Towns and Siakam, corner 3.
So the good defense from Nembhard gets Indiana out on the break. It's a 12-4 run after the Siakam triple. 16-13 Pacers. We approach 5 minutes to go here in the first. Brunson swing. Achua rims out. The board. Nembhard get it ahead. Toppin running the floor. It's blocked. Achua gums him. Bridges high-low action. Towns too easy.
Shooting threes, but also getting post-ups and drives to the rim.
Mathurin rims out. Top toe. Pacers up by 3. Hart will handle it. Brunson off the ball. Nembhard really loves the challenge of taking on opposing gifted offensive players. Give and go to Towns, who'll execute it.
Great unselfish play.
Nembhard for Indiana, and Ariel Hukporti is in, the rookie from yet another Canadian that is flourished conference semifinals for an NBA playoff record, 67% from the field to get the win. Bridges, pull-up jump. And it's rebounded by Toppin. Contact.
Indiana.
Little shake and bake by Brunson. He got engulfed there by Nembhard. Ball gets tipped. Bryant, lead feed. Mathurin, look out! 8-2.
Tonight's question, who scores more points, Karl Anthony Towns or Pascal Siakam? I'll take Cat, probably 40-22. Man, where have I heard that score before? Huh. Go Birds.
Yeah, Lefko's not the type to rub it in at all. Congratulations, Philadelphia Eagles, and their #1 super fan, Adam Lefko.
I like the green suit, Adam.
Step back, Halliburton. Short, rebounded by Hukporti. 22-17, Indiana in front. Achua didn't really set much of a screen there for Hart, so Bridges will look to penetrate. Kick, Hart lines it up. Rebound. Hukporti deflected and grabbed by Hukporti on Hart, who heads to the bench. He's replaced by Miles McBride. Nembhard, open look, splash.
Range area, so smooth, so calm and composed. Right now, Brunson's got to get it going. Made his first jump shot, has missed his last 5, just 1 for 6 from the field.
Switch out front, Brunson with Halliburton, the low dribble. Takes it with the right hand. That won't go. Brunson can't buy one. Halliburton shifting gears. He had 2 bigs out front and misses on the J. Long rebound. Brunson ahead. Achua can't slam it for the injured OG Anunoby.
Things out and find their true form.
Carlisle said, look, you don't know how a team's going to respond with higher expectations, with the results that they put on the board last year, with teams gunning for you now that you've done something, going to the conference finals the year before. It was an adjustment. Mathurin, fake. Oh, circus! Beautiful delivery. Bridges, the blow-by. Kick it out. Brunson couldn't catch it, but it's cleared for McBride. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first. Achua sidesteps for 2.
Of course, getting back now in transition for the Knicks, a must.
Toppin misses on a 3 ball. That is a great example of where we are in the NBA right now. Obi Toppin got the ball, realized, oh, I could get an open look at a three if I take 3 steps back, which you did.
And back in the 90s, you'd get benched for
No, that's it. You're done.
Now you get rewarded.
You may not get back in, ever. McBride, his jump shot.
To this team must give some energy, some points production off the bench for the Knicks. And you know he can get going, streaky, Mr. McBride.
26-24, down to 44 seconds to go, first quarter. Siakam drive and kick. Extra, Toppin, ball fake. Toss it. The jumper, McConnell, no, he overcooked it.
McConnell doesn't shoot a lot of three-pointers, likes to do his damage in the mid. They dared him, left him open, and he took the risk.
Payne is in. Towns for 2.
Karl Anthony Towns has been every.
Leon Rose, president of basketball operations, made the move. Knicks believe they are better equipped to go on an extended run this postseason. The questions with New York have been, can they beat the elite teams? Halliburton, no.
We got to do our best, like I said, to execute our defensive game plan.
Thanks for stopping. Good luck.
All right, Stephanie, we start the second quarter. Indiana trailing New York by 1, and that changes in a hurry. Because
in Indiana, they're looking for their three-point shot. Only 3 for 12 thus far from the perimeter. 9 shots in the paint. But that is their game.
Landry Shamet misses from the corner. Karl Anthony Towns, he got it blocked on the inside. Achua could.
I guess the officials thought differently.
Siakam, ball fake. Achua bites. Siakam is fouled by Pascal Siakam's name, and he said he's one of the most completers.
Yeah, great point. I love him bring. What a great addition he was last year.
Towards the rim. Matthew.
Last play.
Get it in for McBride.
There by the officiating crew to get it right.
Payne penetrates, kicks. McBride just made one from there. Another. Miles Mc. 32-30. Pacers. McConnell off the double. Bryant extra. Siakam.
Pass there by the big man, Bryant.
9 points now for Siakam. Payne gets around McConnell, takes it all the way, and hits the float.
In for New York, they're pretty much getting what they want, perimeter and on the interior.
No Miles Turner for Indiana. He is normally the resistance around the rim, averaging just under 2 blocks per game. Mathurin gives it up. Siakam. Kick. That's the big man Bryant. Missing on a 3. Rebounded by Shamet, the veteran. Towns lets it fly. Bottom.
You got to get up on him.
Siakam couldn't.
So hard to defend.
So we saw the perimeter. Now we see the pass for the 5th time. First time as a starter. Doing a long time. The 1 year at Kentucky. Now in his 10th season in the league. It's an 8-0 run. 11-2 extended. Mathurin drive and kick. Ball fake. Shepard. His jumper. Cha-ching. Shamet.
You know, just you got to say something controversial. You got 20,000 people here.
I think that would be natural. Yeah. I'll ask Josh next time he comes down the floor. Nervous, buddy?
Oh, man.
McConnell, saucy spin for the setup. 39-38, Pacers. Payne fend off. 3 minutes gone by in the second. Towns takes it, but misses on a corkscrew foul. Overall, outstanding NBA app. The celebrity game? Yeah. Ruffles?
No, the last game.
Oh, I see. Oh, well,
you'll be on the call.
I will.
Yes, and the celebrity game. Yes.
And I'll have celebrity Greg Anthony with me on Thursday for the.
In this day and age, too. He tried to take the ring afterwards. He wanted it.
Points, but I did talk to Tyrese Halliburton before the game, and I asked him about getting the ring. He said he was really excited about it and that it was so cool because the experience is one of the best he's ever had. He obviously said he wanted to play more, being the competitor, but he understood that he.
Relationships.
It's incredible, and you know, those experiences for those guys. Obviously, winning a gold medal, but being able to be in the foxhole together. Yeah. Those are bonds for life.
Siakam short on the turnaround. Hart is back in. He picked up 2 quick fouls. Indiana leads by 1. No look. Karl Anthony Towns, the cutter.
Like Meadowlark Lemon right there on that pass.
The banker goes. That was like Curly Neal. The first one that came to mind.
I don't know any others, so I can't come back.
Those are the two most famous, at least in our generation. 43-42 Pacers. Towns, he's
showing his deep bag on that pass.
Mathurin has put up 12 points in 11 minutes. And that three is off the mark. Rebounded by Payne. 1 point game. Catch, release for two.
Cat had the mismatch, ran the floor, great seal and finish.
Siakam splits the bucket.
Great footwork.
13 now for Siakam. Towns to the conference finals, got swept by the Celtics en route to the Boston championship. Obi Toppin misses off the heel, rebounded by Hart. Get it ahead for Shamet. Couldn't get the step on McConnell. Entry, Towns. Floats it in, over Toppin. 21 first half points.
We talked in the opening, the all-stars on the road have to be big. Brunson has been quiet this game, but Karl Anthony Towns has put this team on his back.
Mathurin, lob it up, Toppin! Big guy.
That was impressive. Wow.
47-46 Indiana. Back and forth we go in this second quarter. Intercepted. Toppin. He put some spin on it. Gets it ahead. Mathurin, the slick pass. Shepard to Siakam. Powers in. Doesn't get the roll. And McBride is there for the board. Really good action between these two teams. McBride on a kick. Just past the halfway point of the second. Payne. McBride got him. A three. 3 of 3 from long range. 2-point lead for the Knicks. Shamet defends McConnell. And a timeout taken by Indiana. Knicks are 5-11 from 3-point range. Don't give me any more stats, Jimmy. I have to keep my eye on the ball. Bounce it ahead. Hart, layup goes. Its own medicine. Mathurin, the jumper, no. And rebounded by Bryant. Mathurin, short. McBride helps out. Shamet took a strange fall. Right now it's 4-on-5. McBride, high archer, he's fouled.
Line and the turnovers with the
9. This spatial awareness to not get hit. All just to tell you what their 3-point shooting was. Was it worth it?
Well, you would have gone viral.
Good point. Isn't that the goal? 10-2 run. Neesmith, ball fake over McBride. No good.
And good personal defense, the individual defense by McBride, staying down on that shot fake.
Indiana has gone ice cold. Knicks are doing this with Brunson scoring just 2 points.
Luxury here in this first half for Tibbs. You had Karl Anthony Towns going. McBride hit some shots. You could rest Brunson. You didn't have to wear him out in this first quarter and certainly keep him fresh for the second half.
Siakam. No good. Long rebound to Brunson. We're going to hit the 4-minute mark of this second quarter. Knicks now up by 7. Brunson looking for an opening. Step back, Jay. Book it.
Get some rhythm going into half and feel good and be prepared for that second half.
It's now a 12-2 run. Halliburton didn't have the angle. Bridges ahead for Hart. Trying to bring this lead to double figures. Too hot. The Pacers have missed 5 straight shots. Who's going to get them out of this funk? Screen, Siakam, Nembhard, kick. Siakam one-on-one with Achua. He's got a screen from Neesmith. Neesmith lost it for a moment. Good find, Bryant corner. He buried.
But certainly dribble penetration leading to that open three. And they finally knocked one down. 5 for 19 from the 3-point line, the Pacers.
And it cuts it to 6. Brunson one-on-one with Halliburton. Fake. Gets it back from Achua. Shot clock winding down. Brunson can't hit. Hart trying to get. Karl Anthony Towns has been dominant. 21 points, 17 minutes. Oh!
Some lift on that finish.
And Halliburton turns it over. It's a 4-on-1 developing. Hart has such a profound impact. Terrific. Hart's in double figures. Neesmith picks up his third foul. Nembhard, he gets the big. Towns. Siakam fakes out Achua. Siakam switching hands with Brunson. He takes hits like both teams are 10 of 10 at the free throw line.
Well, despite playing for Jay Wright, he has toughness.
Whoa, whoa!
Shots fired.
Shrapnel. Brunson. That's Jalen Brunson with the short pop. 63-53, New York. Under 2 minutes to go now. Second quarter. Halliburton. Foul is. Nembhard. He draws Payne. Underneath. From Karl Anthony Towns left an opening.
And it's smart there by Bryant, making yourself available, and a tough finish there on that baseline.
Knicks are shooting 72% in the second quarter. They lead Indiana 63-55. Third and final meeting of the season between these two teams. Hart underneath to Achua, can't finish. Bryant trying to keep it alive. Hart takes a pop to the
no. Right now, Indy
down. Backs. 10. Largest lead has been 11 for New York. Just over a minute to play in this first half. Towns comes out to deal with Bryant. Halliburton comes to the ball. Swing it. Siakam open look. He sticks it. A three.
Makes them pay.
He's got 19 to lead the Pacers. Towns leads the Knicks with 24. 40 seconds to go. First half. Bridges. He's been quiet offensively. Here's Payne. Got him.
Three.
And the Knicks are now 6 of 12 from downtown. Halliburton maneuvers.
Into the regular season from last year's playoffs. Who can be effective and execute here in the second half will determine.
There's Halliburton. Swing it. Extra. Neesmith. His jump shot. Short. Rebounded by Bryant. Another opportunity here for the Pacers with Nembhard setting it up for Siakam. Switch. Siakam with Towns. Siakam's fade. It died at the rim. And rebounded by Achua. Check in with Stephanie. She caught up with Indiana assistant Lloyd Pierce.
Yes, he said, you know, schematically we're okay. We just have to do what we're trying to do better. He said specifically, you know, limiting Jalen Brunson. Yes, they're keeping him off the free throw line. They're making him work on defense because he has 3 fouls already. But it's Karl Anthony Towns that is really putting in the damage. He's 9 for 12.
Meanwhile, comes in 10th in offensive rating, 19th in defensive rating. They allowed Austin Reeves to put up 45 points, a career high, on Saturday in that loss to the Lakers. 2-2 on their western swing. Brunson back in over Neesmith, put it on the board.
Knocking down that mid-range.
70-60 Knicks. Nembhard at his pace.
And he and Brunson are similar for that way. I mean, they just take their time, they get to their spots. Brunson a little stronger, maybe more physical, but both of them effective.
Bridges for Hart. Air ball on a 3. Achua grabs it.
The rim.
It's Bridges. The pull-up jump. They have options.
They do.
Bridges 4 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. The lead is 10 for New York. Nembhard against the grain. It doesn't go. Knicks shooting 54% collectively. Turnover. Brunson lost it. Neesmith ahead for Halliburton. 2-man game. Neesmith is tripped. -8.5. Nembhard. Swing it. Open look. Siakam. Rebound. Bryant knocks it in the air. Claimed by Towns. That's his 5th board. Hart turns on the Jets. That finishes. They create.
So good at seeking contact in transition.
This is their largest cushion of the night. 12. Nembhard for Siakam. Shot clock down to 6. Siakam. Yes. A 3.
Yeah, they've been consistent here tonight.
Brunson. That was clean from Neesmith. 5 fouls. Can Indiana take advantage? They didn't when Brunson went to the bench in the second quarter. Halliburton to Siakam. It's off. Rebound, knocked to the outside. It was tipped, so Halliburton gets a running start. Screen, Nembhard, Halliburton hangs, missed it, tip, no. Hart clears. Towns being ridden there by Bryant. Towns all the way to the free throw line. Fair against teams in the NBA, against teams with a plus record. Turnaround goes.
And it's important for Bryant to stay aggressive, make Towns work on the defensive end. Right now, if you're in New York, continue to feed Towns. He's scoring and delivering on passes. Bridges just could not convert on that layup.
Bridges tried to do it all in one motion. Siakam spread it. Mathurin fly by. Kick. Nembhard. Shot clock at 12. Feed it. Siakam connects.
And that's his.
A huge draw and electricity in this arena when the Fever are in action. Campaign short on a three. Towns takes it away. Ball fake. Maneuvers. Towns kick. Achua. Off one leg. Achua
In the play right there. Great patience. And Achua with a beautiful move.
behind the back from Nembhard, gets it back from Bryant. Contact. Nembhard tosses it up, but
Parked in that paint.
Bryant misses from the end. Controls it.
In Indiana right now, 28% from three. They're getting open looks. They just have not been able to convert all night.
Karl-Anthony Towns went to the bench. The Knicks were up by 9. They're currently up by 12.
And it has to do more of that. Put Towns in screen and roll and attack off the bounce.
Campaign playing those point guard minutes. Dish, Hart, layup, good.
Finish as well.
Mathurin hangs and a hit.
They are attacking, getting downhill, being aggressive with those high percentage shots.
Benedict Mathurin's got a soft touch. 10-point game. Nembhard shades. Bridges the back end. Payne takes the opening. Swing. Achua. Shot clock winding down. Achua loses it. Hart tosses.
Game dictates.
That's 11 turnovers now for the Knicks. Third fewest in the NBA at 13 per game. Halliburton. 8-point game. 5 minutes to go. Third quarter. Jalen Brunson on the bench for New York with 5 personal fouls. Towns. Short. Rebound. Halliburton. Indiana pushing the tempo. Halliburton one-on-one with Bridges. Cross. Bump. It's the 4th team foul. At the NBA.
Woman to sign a contract with an NBA team in 1979 with these Indiana Pacers for $50,000. Guys, she was a 4-time All-American at UCLA. She was the first player to make the national team.
New York. Towns takes it strong. Hart is there. Clean up.
Josh Hart, one of the best wing offensive rebounders in the association.
85-77 Knicks. We're going to hit 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. McConnell handles, spin, deuce.
6 possessions. It's really been all drives by Indiana getting to that paint.
8-2 run for the Pacers. 6-point game. Payne, no. Box out Bryant. Get it ahead. McConnell scans. Catch. Toppin in a crowd.
Was foul on that play.
Play of game was called on Indiana as the quarter. Payne, McBride, Hart, Bridges, and Towns. Cut. Hart. Finish. Halliburton gets a little bump from Bridges. Screen from Bryant. Roll to the rim. Bryant up and in.
Finished by Josh Hart.
Bryant has brought it, who's played with the Lakers, Washington, Denver, Miami, and now Indiana. NBA title with the Denver Nuggets 2023. Hart again, and
Without the ball,
long strides by.
like he just lane right there, like a little dance step.
13 points for Tyrese Halliburton. 89-85 Knicks.
And now Pacers showing a little zone action.
Payne missed it. Flying in Towns.
30 points when Toppins came in. Towns puts the ball on the floor. He's not looking to pass. He is looking to get to the rim and score.
Towns is now 9 of 9 at the free throw line. Indiana tried a lot of threes in the first half. They've gone to the rim a lot more here in the
All times.
So that's the full. Mikal Bridges, and he has played 26 minutes tonight. Payne, flick it. McBride rises up, off the rim. Long rebound, Halliburton. Mathurin plays with an attack mentality. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Halliburton, he got Bridges on his hip. Missed it from the outside, kept alive. McConnell ahead. Bridges! Feed from Hart.
Once again, bad transition defense. Indiana, New York, aggressive defensively with this unit.
McConnell, baseline, lay-in.
Quickly attack the closeout. And McConnell with the easy two.
Outstanding decision maker. McConnell trying to stick with McBride. 5-point game, just over a minute to play, third quarter. Payne needs help. Payne drives in, the lefty no, the tip in, yes.
He is crashing every time on the offensive glass.
McConnell, small against big. Swing it, top it. Hand it to Mathurin, 8 to shoot. Mathurin, spin, Mathurin foul.
Energy and activity is keeping.
Missed it. So it never even got to the challenge stage.
Looked like it went off the face of Achua.
Payne for two.
Offensive end showing that Tibbs toughness here with the Knicks.
Grant, the Knicks are shooting 54% from the field. They have built the lead back up to 9. There's a 10-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Siakam puts it on the floor. Drive in. Siakam leaner, no. Rebounded by McBride. Off to the races. McBride, a blast straight to the rim. Blocked by Mathurin. The follow won't go for Achua. Advantage. They did.
But the team out in transition can only make 1 of 2.
Halliburton at the horn. It doesn't. We start this fourth quarter with the Knicks in front of the Indiana Pacers, trying to win the season series, which is tied at 1-1. Inside, Shamet.
In New York, just everybody getting involved with those hard cuts to the rim. You got to keep your offensive player in front of you defensively if you're the Pacers.
Mathurin lost it.
Defensive execution.
Just underway in the fourth quarter. Knicks have Hart, McBride, Payne, Shamet, and Achua. Down goes Siakam. Hart. Right now, the only
A lot of upside.
Hart, the board. Indiana just went 2-2 on their 4-game Western swing. Wins over Utah and the Clippers, losses to Portland and the Lakers. McConnell probing, doesn't get the roll. Achua fakes the handoff. Back in, Siakam gets a piece. Turnover. McConnell forcing the action. Kick, corner. Shepherd. Bottom.
For Indiana, scrappy, picking up full court, trying to wear down the unit here, this unit of New York.
Achua bounces hard. Foul is called.
Timely cuts and
Fidgets. Brunson has been held to 8 because of the foul. Is double figures.
Let's see if Indiana maybe goes back to that screen and roll action where they have Towns defending the screener.
McConnell walking a tightrope against Payne. McConnell penetrates and connects.
There was some contact. Yelling at the officials, but in attack mode, McConnell.
Towns. The turnaround, dances on the rim, but comes here by Bryant. McConnell taps the ball ahead. McBride went for the steal. McConnell attacking, it's blocked. Karl Anthony Towns, and matching the Knicks total, and he missed him. Indiana will be at Washington tomorrow night, second half of the back-to-back. Shannon lines it up. And rebound.
That happens.
But Shepard comes away with the steal. McConnell working around the perimeter. Mathurin. Inside, Bryant. Towns there. Block shot. Hart ahead for Payne. McBride defended by Mathurin. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth. Screen from Towns. 7 to shoot. Towns dumps it inside for Shannon. Shot clock is down to 2. Down to 1. All the way. Carl Anthony's happened for New York.
I didn't think there was enough time on the clock for Towns on that drive, but he's getting it done here in the paint.
33 now for Towns. 105-95 Knicks.
3 seconds inside by Bryant.
Mathurin floats it up. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks are running. Hart leads the break. Drives into Shepard. Loses the ball. Siakam the other way. He thought he was going to get a foul. Upcoming national TV schedule. Tomorrow, ESPN, Spurs and Celtics, Warriors and Mavs. Thursday night on TNT, we've got the Thunder and the Wolves. Friday on ESPN, the Ruffles NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. Jump shot doesn't go for Towns. Halliburton taps it over to Bryant. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or just visit the NBA app. 10-point game, just under 8 minutes to play. Nembhard back in using the Bryant screen. Nembhard off the hesitation, pump, short. Towns clears his 9th board of the night. They're crushing Indiana on the glass and corner J.
And the Knicks are crushing them in transition, as you said. Fast break, playing with pace against the Pacers.
So the lead is now up to 13 for New York. Bryant didn't see it coming. Payne steps in front. Payne reverses it home.
And the difference here in this game.
Let's get more from Stephanie.
Guys, I talked to Josh Hart about his rebounding prowess. He says, you know, you just have to have a will to go get the ball. He's so good at it. In fact, this is how good he is, guys. He's 17th in the NBA, 14 points, 9 boards, and 5 assists. And guess who the others are? I'll just tell you. Jokic, Antetokounmpo, and Sabonis.
Tremendous company.
Wow.
Hart get huge numbers.
And most of it's layups.
Rebounds. They are outscoring the Pacers by 12 in the paint. Short Towns rebounded by Walker. No Miles Turner. The Knicks have taken advantage. Walker! 5 on Karl Anthony Towns. Quarter, we have not seen him since. Cam Payne has done excellent work handling the point guard duties. 9 points, 7 assists. Towns, little Euro.
Towns found that seam at the free throw line where you attack a zone. Just beautiful footwork.
Halliburton gives it up. Bryant set the screen, missed it on the roll. Bryant goes down and might be hurt. Trying to get up. Hart takes advantage. 5:35 to go. Knicks up by 16 on Indiana. The drive by Nembhard and
him. Might just be too little too late. Still time left. Imagine Indiana will try to make a push here these last 2 or 3 minutes.
Brunson back in. Shamet for 2.
Hasn't really shot a high volume of threes here tonight. It's been all drives to the rim.
Indiana has not lost consecutive games since late December. Walker on the spin. And it's rebounded by Hart. So he's got a double-double. Towns has got a double-double. Swing it. Brunson doesn't take the 3. Neesmith extends out to guard him. Towns screen. Bounce it and get it back. Shot clock down to 3, down to 2. Shamet, no good. Towns doing it himself. And Towns has been unflappable.
Like that?
Something like that. He looked over here at one point. Halliburton's career, 30 points, 10 rebounds. Also has 5 assists. Hart continues to be a stat sheet stuffer. McBride, no look. 10 to shoot, under 4 minutes to go. Towns, ball fake, another. Yes, sir! 40 for Towns. Nembhard, tough angle, kick, Neesmith. One and done for Indiana. And this has turned into a rout.
Karl Anthony Towns and his running mate, Josh Hart.
Jahlil Okafor signed to a 10-day contract. He's making his Pacer debut.
3 minutes left. Tibbs keeping his guys in the game. Hart, Towns, and Brunson not taking any risk here.
Layup good. But a whole lot of window dressing right now with the Knicks up big. 123 to 107. Swing it. Shamet. Excellent angle. Shamet getting around Toppin for two.
And everybody getting in on the action, driving the defense, getting to the rim for the easy high percentage shots.
Turnover. Hart waits for his teammates. 2:27 to go, fourth quarter. Deep one. Towns missed it. Rebounded by Walker. Toppin gets it back for Walker. Teardrop doesn't go. Rebound. Okafor guides it. Furphy. Follow Toppin. No. Furphy. That won't go. Ooh. Rips it away from Towns. Johnny Furphy, the 19-year-old from Melbourne, Australia.
I like his energy.
Ball gets tipped by.
Came in, focused, locked in, and showing why he was voted as an all-star starter this year.
Final minute 44. Achua, extra, McBride, book it. Knicks shoot 50.
Achua will go back to the bench.
28 to 109. It was a Knicks takeover in the fourth quarter. Shamet to Ryan, rims out on a three, rebounded by Furphy. Deep one, Toppin. Long rebound to Furphy, shovels it to Shepherd for the open. Final minute of action. And the final meeting of the season between these two teams. Shamet scoops it up, no. Toppin the board. Pull-up jump for Toppin.
And eyeing it. Of course, Indiana, you know that Anunoby didn't play for New York, but they need Miles Turner. Miles Turner spaces the floor, rim protection. He would have been helpful against Karl Anthony Towns tonight.
Indiana had won 5 straight at playoffs last year, so that streak comes to an end. It also creates a little more space between the 3 spot and the 4 spot in the Eastern Conference. 68 points in the paint tonight for the New York Knicks. 7-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Knicks will improve to 35 and 18 on the season. Indiana drops to 29 and 23. The Knicks trying to trend upward.